Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Mezco Toyz Mortal Kombat X Raiden. Raiden comes with his fair share of accessories. It looks like he comes with 2 electrified hands as well as a ball of energy. That's very cool. Raiden also was one of those figures that one of those characters I played with a lot when I was playing Mortal Kombat. Usually I was a Sub-Zero guy or as a Raiden guy. And as it normally went, you always wanted to pick 1 or 2 characters and just perfect them. You didn't really get off course, and that was also for Street Fighter. You didn't get off course and start really picking other characters unless you started losing badly. Then you kind of started saying, maybe I'll try somebody else. But yes, Raiden looks awesome. Can't wait to get him opened up. On the back of the package includes lightning hands, alternate hands, and lightning ball. The read-up says Raiden is the eternal god of thunder, protector of Earthrealm. After the second defeat of Shinnok, he ascended to the status of elder god. To check out more from Mezco Toyz, you can go to www.mezcotoyz.com. You can also follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and also on Instagram. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Mezco Toyz Mortal Kombat X Raiden. There's more anyway, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Out of packaging, Raiden does come with a considerable amount, there he falls over, a considerable amount of accessories. He's kind of in that same vein as Scorpion, in fact, in the sense that he does come with an accessory that I really wouldn't consider removing. Scorpion had the removable mouth plate, which I just might ultimately glue on and keep there permanently because I don't really need to have Scorpion without it on. Kind of the same for Raiden. Raiden does have a removable hat, which we can just attach to his head. And sometimes I like to have like Raiden with the hat more lower down. That's kind of like the way I like it. It seems to do a pretty good job. Unlike Scorpion, it does seem to do a pretty good job of keeping the hat in place. It's not going to go anywhere, but I might just be inclined to maybe glue it on there just to be on the safe side. From head to toe, a super detailed figure. I love the gold accents in his robe here. Nice white robe, nice clean paint, really, as a whole. I haven't had any problems with paint-wise. There's a little bit here, but I mean, I think that's more shading than anything else. Paint's been pretty good and consistent with all of these pieces. He does come with a couple of accessories, and again, we'll look through those one at a time. But there's one thing I just wanted to look at first, and I actually didn't do this before we started this part of the review. He has energy hands, which I'll be probably more inclined to have him wearing or sporting. A couple of flat palms. And then he also has this. And this is like a little energy sphere, a little energy orb. What's interesting about this, though, is segue here. We reach off camera to Sub-Zero. I was going to say Scorpion. Remember this hand right here? This hand had an open hole right at the top by his finger. And he didn't come with an extra energy, like, ice construct that he could hurl at his opponent. However, Raiden, and I haven't tried this yet, Raiden does come with something that could be considered ice. And it's more sporadic and more kind of spiky to be ice. Probably more like energy. It looks more like energy. But it does have a hole on the back there, at the top there. I'm wondering if you can actually clip it into Scorpion's hands. And again, I haven't tried this yet, so we're going to try this together. I'm going to clip this into his hand. And bingo bango, that is what I'm probably going to end up doing. It's funny, though, that he didn't come with it, and yet Raiden's fits. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing with Sub-Zero here. I'm probably going to have it displayed with Raiden's energy ball. And that'll do just the right thing to make it look like he's actually got ice. You don't have to do this, but that's probably what I'm going to do. Just take this off, we'll put that to the side. We'll put also Sub-Zero to the side. We've already had a look at him. Yeah, Raiden's a good looking piece. Now he does have the hole in his hand, which you can take the same energy ball and attach to his palm, like that. It looks good, but again, it's not really my preferred look for Raiden. Probably going to be displaying him more with the energy hands. And for that, there goes his hat. For that, I'm just going to take my hand, I'm going to grab his hand, I'm going to just pop it out of the socket, like that. Take the other hand off, pop that off, and we're going to take the energy hands, which are translucent blue in plastic. I'm going to put those on. Put the other one on too, there we go. And you've got Raiden with his energy hands. That is my preferred look. Again, the beauty of these pieces is there's so many interchangeable parts, weapons, hands, and otherwise, that you can do whatever you really want to it. But that's probably how I'm going to display Raiden, is with the energy hands. Or if you want flat palms, not really sure why you'd want flat palms, but he does have flat palms available as well. Take the hands. Actually, you know what? We'll just keep the hands on. That's a good look for me. We're going to keep the hands on. In the way of his articulation, Raiden, I'm going to actually remove the hat for this, Raiden does have a ball joint. Still, unlike Scorpion had the ball socket in the crevice of his torso, Raiden once again has just the ball joint like Sub-Zero did. Hinge joint shoulders. He has a hinge in his elbow, which also rotates the forearm, rotation and hinge in the hand. He has a rotation upper ball joint in his torso. Get a lot of movement that way. Ball jointed legs, swivel at the thigh, single bend knee, which also rotates the lower leg, and hinge rotation in the foot. My favorite, I think, is still got to be Sub-Zero. But I'm super excited that Mezco is releasing, well, they've released 3 figures. I hope they continue to release more of them. And again, there's Sub-Zero. No display stands, but I can probably find some display stands. There's Raiden. And finally, there's Scorpion. There's the 3 figures from first wave, and again, hopefully they're going to release more of these. Let me know down below if you guys have had a chance to pick these up, and also let me know down below what your favorite Mortal Kombat character is. Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden, or maybe it's somebody else. At any rate, fantastic work by Mezco Toyz. Hope they continue to release Mortal Kombat pieces, and if they do, this guy's definitely going to keep collecting them. At today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the Mezco Toyz Mortal Kombat X Raiden. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more Toy Spots heading your way. Thanks for watching. See you next time.